Dummy M with Vero and T-Dog. Brought to you by www.drunkensoberchronicles.com.
And we are joined by comedian Christina Van Look, who I've seen perform twice at the Bat and Ball. A very funny lady. Christina, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you for having me. Lovely to be here.
Christina, how's it going? You're in Sydney, so you're obviously in lockdown at the moment. How's it all going down there at the moment?
Oh, it's still pretty grim. It's got boring. It's just we're just so over it now. I'm tempted to make a model of Stonehenge out of toilet roll holders. Like it's got to that stage. We're just so over it. But there's little hints that we'll get out soon. So
Christina, obviously we're a rugby league podcast. Going to jump straight into it now. You grew up in the Blue Mountains, I believe. Which NRL team did you grow up while living in the Blue Mountains?
Well, look, I don't want to brag, but I lived in Penrith for a little while.
That's not a brag. Trust me, that's not a brag.
So that was when I was about 18, 19. And so, of course, I supported the Penrith Panthers because you had to. It was like you couldn't get a lease unless you signed that you would support the Penrith Panthers. And that was kind of that was in the late 80s. So that was very much like their heyday. I can't remember what year they won the grand final. But, yeah, it was definitely the whole culture of the place was the Panthers. And actually, it was funny because when I spoke to you guys the other day, it just gave me this massive flashback. And I can remember being at a party in the late 80s, might have been 88, 89. And I can remember being at a party and having a passion dash with Mark Geyer.
No way. Oh, okay.
Wow, claim to fame.
I know. It was like, oh my God. I mean, it was no big deal. Like in the 80s, like the late 80s, like Mark Geyer was like the local paper, the Penrith Press, like barely literate, but everywhere, you know.
Yeah.
The Dummy M with Vero and T-Dog. Brought to you by www.drunkensoberchronicles.com.